Hi, folks. This is me, Theodore Cottingham, the Cottingham creator of Cottingham, creator of a new course coming to you now. For course creators to create the course they go through in my school, leading it, a new creation does, through you, that you are creating to be it too. We're creating together a new course, a new school, a new congregation, not as church does, but the congregants of me will congregate now across time and space, across Wi-Fi connections, internet. Despise thee not again. So many of you are so uncomfortable with yourselves, despondent, discouraged. You like not life as it is and don't know how to create a new one. But despise not me again in you, or you in me. Or are we one consciousness, concluding we're not separate at all? The new believers as, or the new becomers of the becoming me. The Cottingham one, the consciousness, the creation of. Are you creating you now? Are you willing to create a new you, a new love, a new life? A new experiential form of you? Are you willing to create? The Creator's dream not, but a consciousness that comes true, or that flows to you or through you, or with each other. Conclusively not, or are you but changing? I read Crown. Are you changing what you are willing to see yourself involved in? A class? Across time and space? A class with other people, visible and not? Over Wi-Fi? They exist in your mind. You hear their voice. Maybe you see their picture. Or are you willing to create a new communication system where creators you are becoming the creator of you again in the first time love of you like this, where you no longer are benevolent to your peril, where you no longer worship the gods of death, desire, and comfort? Are you becoming the creator? Are you willing to see a new song and sing it across the ages? Wow. Hi, y'all. Great world. From Perth, Australia. Wow. I love you all, no matter what you claim as your birthplace, your birthright, your ability to see, sign, sing, an energy, a love that is unconditional, Unconditionally you. Unconditionally you. Are you willing to accept you like you are? Your own creation of this coming into this world that you created to be like this. Now will you do something about it? Not will you create a new creation in like yonder flint knot, but changing what you see your ability as to do, be, call forth. Condemn not again, but create with the love of one, the consciousness that condemns no more you. Will your consciousness no more condemn you? Your conscience, your mind. Your ability to recreate you is coming forth in knowledge, not a man, as of. Oh, I see someone's asking a question about mortality. How does love help with mortality? Why do you want to remain mortal? If you want to remain mortal, I'm not your teacher, for I teach immortality not. Or do you begin to teach you through the great within, the within voice of one, the one consciousness that exceeds all sorrow's ability to convey its desires for you? I don't have all the answers. I'm not your Messiah. I'm a teacher of the first degree me of meonics. It's a great word, a new word, a word that I channeled. I didn't know it until then. Meonics. For you to be the real me. Not the me of me and flesh that you may be looking at, but the real you. The one consciousness of the creators create now creation all over again. No more fragmented into little pieces of bitchery, bitery, bastardry, coming to conclusions to condemn each other. A new compliment comes forth not, but a new creation does. And many will come forth born again, not as believers succinctly state, but a born again consciousness, a born again intellect, not again. Or are you asking new questions? Are you willing to become new, bred of you? Not bred by the cultural effects of sorrow, the ministers, the preachers, the priest, the theater, the movies, the cultural condemnation rampant of each other to cancel out your voice. Your voice of sorrow, will you no more have it? Your voice, will you become the one? Are you willing to become the one? Which one? The one you really are when you take this flesh off, your name? Or will you be the name of many names, or the people of many races, or the times of India, not Asia of, or changing your worldview of what you have conquered you to be, so that you are no longer conquering you in the frame of the reference of flat earth, Are you changing your cosmic story and all that you have identified with to make you the identity of what you've chosen to identify with because you didn't know there was anything else? You didn't know you could create? A new you? Will you sing a new song? Will you be the Alpha and Omega of you now? Not just the beginning in flesh and then dying. Or will you conquer your last enemy, death? Or will you change what you sing now into a tune of sorrow no more? Will you create the Creator's class? Are you willing to come into a class to behave as no other? Or are there no behavioral constituents? You see, I ask a lot of questions to broaden your appeal to you, to appeal to you, to appeal to me not. Or are you changing what you judge, condemnation of, or creationist as? I'm creating a course for creators, and I'm in it, you see. And I create me by the rules of other, not again. I have no objectives not, but to see through the words, I am again. The creator of all suffering, not again, but the creator of peace. The creator who needs not bodies again, suffers mortality not again. The creators are creating now, for there is a call to suffering no more. There is a call to create, and it is going forth upon this nation and around the world. For creators to create a new race of light people, love-based, loved, truth of, love-based truth. There's a willingness to learn from within. The new covenant me, whether you call it that or not, based on your Bible, not, or are you writing a new one? Are you willing to write the new conditions me, not again, conditionality with? Will you accept you as the real you, the creator of you, and begin to create now? Anomaly, not again. Will you be the surreptitious, no more dancing around your word? Are you willing to create a new creator, if you can? Not another God that you worship, another God that you are, or not needing a God or that frame of reference. Will you become who you really are? You see why I'm asking so many questions? I am me whether you think I whistle or not. I'm just me, an old man. I'm 74. But I create creators now, and I'm investing in who invests in me, time, effort, energy. Money too? Subscription? Annual revenue recognition, not the framework, ARR of, or are you changing all of your acronyms to meonics now, be bread of? Will you look into my Bible? Will you look into my eyes? My heart? Are you willing to enter my consciousness consciously and study without approval needed of any man, grade, or congregation? Will you love you? Will you love each other in class? Classmates? Are you willing to see I'm describing something that has never been described before? At least by me, maybe by you, maybe by anyone. For a new school is adopting your methods, not your methodology of. And your systematic equations go bye-bye. Or will you change the magnetosphere me of? No longer biting the dust of mankind? I don't hear perfectly anymore. I don't hear that well sometimes, and it varies. And I don't see perfectly without these little glasses that I wear. I'm 74 and I'm deteriorating not, or am I decrepit no more? Or are you coming out of your flesh to congratulate me not, but to be a congregate of you across time, space, without gravity interfering? Are you willing to see a new song, a new narrative? Are you willing to have a new identity? Are you willing to create the creator who's you? No longer worshiping a God to serve it, no longer having any gods before you. Will you listen to the suffering not? Or will you create Pangea no more, or changing all that you know about Lemuria, Atlantis, or a far-off country sometime away? Will you be in a class of no sorrows? Will you be learning to write? Will you use allegory, metaphor, diction and grammar, a new lexicon with different syntax? Will you change what you are synergized with? I love you all, and I'm investing myself with a group of people now, a group of people who love each other, who commit to love. I changed my website this morning, so I have several paragraphs about this. Looking on my little laptop. Free versus not free. I am letting you know now this day, I am becoming increasingly not free. For I no longer care to distribute my words freely among those who may want to just kick them with their throat or manipulate them for their gain or demise them in their sight. For they know not what they do not, or will you change what you value this day? To value you, to value your word, to value your concentration, your ability to succeed not, or secede from this race, now while you're in it, to have a dual identity not, or are you changing what you identify with? Are you changing what you create you as and your inability no more, but the ability to crown the Christ, or not needing a Christian interpretation of your identity again? Will you no longer mesmerize you with the prevailing winds of sorrow that carry dust? Guardrails with or not, no longer the tracks of sorrow on. I change your trains not, but the training programs of me will release creators to be the crown free of life, of sorrow, so that you are no longer condemning each other in it, but love, loving love, creating love, writing love, writing about love. If you write about love, will you become love? Will you begin to define it in new ways? Will you begin to see why I'm free not again in my personal appearances? Or am I you? Or are you one consciousness of the crown, not of sorrow's condemnation? I create lovers of light, love, peace, joy, mercifulness, tenderness, with the attitudes of I am, not, but the becoming me, a race that needs not your molecular jewels. I love you all, and I am Theodore Cottingham, and I start a race of lovers, non-molecular me's, who cross time and space with one consciousness, afraid no more of your words, your leadership, your ability to lead, your ability to reproduce love in others because you love them and free them to do also likewise. I don't have all the answers. And so often we've simply been trained to submit to people who we thought did. We submitted to teachers who knew nothing about what they were teaching. They just taught words out of a book a lot of times. I'm teaching creators to create. So I won't have all the answers, and you won't either. But we fumble along, not mumbling about, condemning each other. We create with joy, complimenting, creating joy, complementary not to sorrow. I'm the divine feminine no more sorrowed with. I'm the feminine divine that knows it. The bodies of one. Gender not apparent. Or am I non-molecular at all? Reproducing me in the spirit of joy, peace, love. With a language, with words, a consciousness. Are you willing to learn differently? Are you willing to be pushing no more your agenda? Are you willing to release that which confines you and the little life you live. If you want to love more and learn to love love and create love and be the lovers of love, creating a new race of light, love, and peace, where you need not syllables to communicate, you can come in to my course and enroll. But I don't treat other people's agendas lightly, for I have mine. And mine is to reproduce me in love, light, and joy. A consciousness, not of inclusion, not of diversity, but the complete me, an energy system that doesn't reproduce yours. I'm no longer interested in dust biting dust, fornicating with sorrow's thought worlds of. I have offered me. For over 20 years, I have channeled. I have offered you my words free, scot-free. And online, you can find my words, over 2,000 posts where I have taught, where I've explained, where I've discussed. You can search my words, TheodoreCottingham.com. You can listen to over 2,000 videos that I've made on YouTube. And you can listen free to those. And you can come unto my word. And you can worship my word. You can worship me. And not know me unless you become me, the consciousness of the Creator's creator, to create suffering no more in this world and condemn no one else by it. Will you create a new love for you first? My name is Theodore Cottingham, and I invite you to my course, my website, my Bible, my consciousness. But it's not easy to create me, meons with. For if you don't care about meons, you don't care about me. If you don't care about my words, you don't care about me. You just care about my looks or what you think you want to know or believe or be in someone else's eyes or the reciprocity of. I have said much this day, even though you may not think so. And I love you all. Create the creators and begin creating you as a new you in your conscious conclusion, not of sorrow, and not the complement of beauty, but being the feminine divine without gender at all, or being what we were before time began, before dirt existed, before we were a race that consolidated sorrow and then fragmented. TheodoreCottingham.com. I love you all. I create a new course, and I'm creating the course with the creators of it, who will create me in them, us as one, all at a table of no sorrow. A round table, like King Arthur's not, or are you but changing where you live, what you sorrow with? what you do with your time, your subscription fees, your revenues, your paycheck, or do you have one? Or will you be paid no longer to live in sorrow's sphere? I change mine now, and I'm not of this cosmos, not again. I love light, and I fear not love, loving each other equally. Who love is, who knows me, becomes me. The Christ message, the Jesus one, the pattern not, or are you changing what you pattern your life after this day? Create the creators, and joy live, and live joy. Create the love of one. I love you all. TheodoreCottingham.com. Thank you for sharing this time. Be the enigmas no more concerned about, or letting them take your time. Be the invested me in me. Meons of meology. Study. Read, recite. Reciprocate sorrow no more. In your genes be the genetic of truth that flows from a yonder way, a different time, a new galaxy. I am the cosmos, the cosmic me, and I love you all. Theodore Cottingham. Good day.